Hey, what's up everyone? Pasay Baller here. This is now the third game for today, March 20, 2023. This is the game between Minnesota Timberwolves and the New York Knicks. And this will happen at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 7:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And by the way, the spread that is given is -8, and that's actually given towards the home team. That's the New York Knicks. Right, so let's take a look at the standings and the rankings first for both teams, okay? For the New York Knicks, they are at number 5 in the Eastern Conference with a record of 42 wins and 30 losses. While for Minnesota Timberwolves, they are at number 9 in the West with a record of 35 wins and 37 losses. They ain't safe yet, although again, currently they are at number 9, but there are still like 2 to 3 teams trying to get into the 7 to 10 puzzle. And again, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the Western Conference. They're still not yet finalized or determined. So they need to win as many games as possible if they want to push it through to the playoffs. All right, so let's take a look at this. The New York Knicks, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, both teams were able to rest last night. We can just skip that part. In terms of momentum, though, we got to give this to the New York Knicks. Man, the New York Knicks, they are on a three-game winning streak. Now, for the Wolves, it's the other way around. Approaching this game, the Wolves, they are on a 3-game losing slump. Okay, now if you take a look at the forms of both teams, the Knicks, they have won 7 out of their last 10 games, while the Wolves, they have only won 4 games out of their last 10. So really, momentum-wise, form-wise, consistency-wise, we got to give it to the New York Knicks. Now let's take a look at the health of both teams. And man, this is really going to hurt. If you take a look at Minnesota, Towns is still out. And we have 5 players listed for Minnesota, all listed as questionable. We're talking about Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, Noel, Naz Reid, and Austin Rivers. Again, Towns is out, and we have 5 players that we ain't sure whether they would be playing or not for the Wolves. Now, for the New York Knicks, they only got 1 player listed, and that's Dwayne Washington Jr. He is listed as questionable. So obviously, the Knicks got the advantage in terms of health. Okay, now if you take a look at it, the New York Knicks, they don't really need this game. I mean, they are at number 5, 42-30. I really don't see them falling outside that number 1 to number 6 spot for the East, right? Now, the Wolves, they need this. They need this game. So I'm really looking at them trying to push for this, trying to take home the win. Unfortunately, I'm looking at the Knicks and I don't see them as the kind of team who would actually give this W. Especially with the situation that they have right now. They are at home. They got momentum. The kind of coach that they have, who uses not that many players, if you know what I'm saying. I really don't see. I'm trying to consider Minnesota Timberwolves earlier. I'm trying to contemplate whether I would be picking Minnesota or the Knicks. But really, due to the health problems that Minnesota Timberwolves has at the moment, I'm going to side with the New York Knicks with a -8. I felt like the spread is kind of big, but then again, considering the fact that Towns is out, we ain't sure whether Edwards and Gobert will be playing for the Wolves. Not even Edwards or Naz Reid, man. I'm just gonna side with the New York Knicks. Not try to overthink stuff. My pick would be Knicks -8. Again, that's New York -8. Peace out. Pasay love and God bless.